Good morning, everyone, and I warmly welcome you to the Irish Bioenergy Association Conference. I'm delighted to welcome Minister Seán Smith here this morning, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to deliver our opening address. I know you're in your home constituency, so it's great to have you this morning. Your work spans two particular areas of relevance to our industry and our sector, being the circular economy, which is linked to the biomethane biogas sector, and also the whole area of green procurement, which falls within the remit of your department and your work. And certainly, sometimes the whole green procurement process can be a source of frustration, I know, for some of our members, where they see fossil fuel heating systems being replaced with fossil fuel systems rather than renewable systems. So certainly something which we'll be happy to discuss further with you, Minister. This is our 23rd National Bioenergy Conference, as Noel has stated, and the organisation this year celebrates its 25th anniversary since its establishment in 1999. I do welcome today some of our founding members who are with us, and I thank you for your work and efforts in establishing the organisation, as it would not exist today only for your efforts. Today's event is attended by a wide range of attendees from many different companies, organisations and bodies, from energy producers to energy users and many other stakeholders in between, including supporters of the association, partners and interested persons. We have a packed agenda for you today, and today's agenda, as an organisation, we cover the solid bioenergy area, which would be the woody-based biomass sector, the gaseous bioenergy sector, which covers the biogas and biomethane area, indeed the liquid fuel sector, which covers biodiesel, ethanol and HVO, and then the biochar and energy crop sector. And actually our largest portion of membership at this moment in time and fastest growing is our wood fuel membership, which is driven under the umbrella body of the Wood Fuel Quality Assurance Scheme. Our National Bioenergy Conference is, this year's title is Bioenergy Delivering Globally, Ireland's Opportunity Locally. And as Noel has stated, bioenergy is the largest source of renewable energy in the European Union. According to the European Commission, it accounted for 58.9% of all renewable energy generation in 2021. And the focus of today's conference is indeed on the actions and resourcing needed from government to the various strategies and roadmaps which have been published in order for them to be rolled out. But a lot of them need enhanced policy, they need financial supports and definitely regulatory items to be addressed. The reality is that we need all renewable technologies and all renewable fuel options to be deployed as part of a broader renewable energy policy mix in Ireland. And the bioenergy sector is strongly placed in order to be able to deliver on that, as it is the largest sector both at a European and global level. However, in Ireland, we do have the support scheme for renewable heat for biomass. We have the renewable transport fuel obligation scheme for liquid and gaseous fuels. And for the biomethane biogas sector, we've recently seen the publication of the biomethane strategy, which is a very welcome first step, but further policy intervention is required to give the market certainty that's necessary for the investment to take place. We are now entering an election cycle and will soon elect a new Dáil and a new government, but we require the remaining days of this government to focus on ensuring that the bioenergy potential that exists in Ireland is recognised, and also this should be a focus of the next government. And areas such as ongoing operational support for the biogas biomethane sector is certainly necessary and needed to replicate what is already available for wind, solar and biomass, and this needs to be prioritised. Promotion of the opportunity to drive and develop the indigenous fuel sector in Ireland is very, very important. And the government needs to look at our European partners in terms of what they have done in terms of growing these sectors. We also very much encourage that the EU as a collective tackles some of the issues arising regarding the sustainability and traceability concerns that exist in the liquid fuel sector from non-EU sourced biofuel feedstocks. This needs to be recognised at a political level, at a government level, and also at a European level. We also need to see further recognition of solid biomass as a decarbonisation for industrial heat and other heat sources. And then finally, the biochar sector has lots of potential as a carbon dioxide removal technology, which is also something which we have within our network. All these topics are on our agenda today, and we look forward to advancing them. So to conclude, I'd like to recognise that we have a number of speakers attending this morning and today who have travelled long distances to be with us. I thank Gert from the Netherlands, John Mark and Julia from Brussels, Jonathan from Belfast and Tom from Sweden. I would encourage you all to actively engage as well with the trade stands, as Nola said, and thank all our exhibitors for being here today. But without sponsors, this would not be possible, so I'd like to especially recognise the contributions and assistance and support of Gas Networks Ireland and Board Namona for your support for today's event and indeed down through the years for the association. We also running the conference today in partnership with the Wood Fuel Quality Assurance Scheme, which we have a stand over there, and also the Interreg Cascade project, which is a European project based on the circular economy. It would be remiss of me not to mention my own team in terms of Teresa, Trish, Noel, Stephen, and special mention also to Julianne for her assistance today, but indeed my own team for their work and efforts. And I'd like to also recognise and acknowledge our President, Paddy, who will address you through a presentation shortly, our Vice President, Maurice Ryan, and the unwavering support of our directors, Pádraig O'Neill, Ger Cross and Des O'Toole, and also to the respective chairs of the policy subgroups, Eugene Hendricks, Solid Biomass, and WFQA, Robert Johnston, Biochar and Carbon Products, and James Cogan, Bioenergy and Transport. Finally, just to thank the photographer, the EAV people, the videographer, and indeed the hotel management. And the reason, to conclude, the reason we're here in the Royal Marine is that it's very accessible through using public transport, which I assume some of you would have used this morning. But our members are also very strong in pointing out that we should have the conference in hotels that are fueled by renewable energy. And this hotel is fueled with a biomass boiler heating system for a long number of years, which has worked very successfully. And we were delighted to have Colin speak last year about the system and how happy he is and the hotel owners are in terms of their biomass system. I will be presenting to you later today on more of the policy and regulatory items, but for now I'll leave it at that, just to say thank you very much for your attendance and we look forward to your engagement during the day.